it is what it is, you know what I mean? All right, hi, it's V. Let's vibe. I'm trying to, yeah. I don't know what's popping here, but I'm back. Um, has been a little. It's been a minute, but I'm back. Pass my other phone there for me now, please. So we can share the same one that you just went to put to charge. That's what I share my things on. Everybody. Hi, folks. Welcome, welcome. If you're. Hi, Aaron, to see you. Thanks for coming by. As usual, I'm sharing out I try to share the live, and then I get focused and, do what I gotta do. I must say I'm a little, yeah. I'm not quite as excited, but we give God thanks we're here. So, um, let's see. Let me try and find this thing so I can share it. So if you're here and you want to say hello, you can. In the meantime, you can say hello to me. I look up and say hello. Hi. Thank you. Yeah, I decided to do something different with my hair, and this is what it turned out to be. So yeah, we're rocking them today. It's a style that when I had locks, I used to like it because it would give me beautiful curls afterwards. But these days, I just like my back in one, like a slick back in one style. Where am I? Why can't I find anything to share? I feel like I want to sleep, but I'll do my time here. I can't find it. What is happening here? I've been off too long, it seemed like. What's going on here? I don't know what is what. Oh, here we are. So I'm gonna go ahead and share. So I had locks for in total for 10 years. So I did the big chop first, and then I got my locks, and I had those for like 5 years. And then I cut it because I felt like I wanted a change, so I cut it. And then once I cut it, I wasn't so sure what to do with it the first time. I missed my locks so much that I redid it. But the second time around, so the next 5 years, I grew it back, and I got to the point where I was like, all right, cool. I think it's during COVID that I was like, all right, yeah, something for change. And I decided to make the change. And also my friends are asking me like, would you do it again? And I'm like, nah. I do the fall locks from time to time. You'll see me. I think the last live I was on, I had that. But yeah, it just got to the point where I felt like I had enough of the locks, and I wanted to change it up. So what I did this time, I didn't cut it. I cut some because it was about here maybe. I cut some of it, and then I combed out the rest. So I actually have hair to actually comb. So you see, I wanted Lisa to come on so I could show Lisa the length. It's another YouTuber, but I can, yeah. I had plans to do a style like Lisa, but that's for another time, you see. But in a nutshell, yeah. I had it for like 10 years. I felt like I wanted to change. I did it, and that was it. I never looked back. So that's that. That's how it is sometimes, I feel like the fear of not knowing what to do. So the first time, and I can comb my hair myself. So that's a beautiful thing. Thank you, by the way. So the fear of not knowing what to do with it kind of, you know, cripples your ability to be creative in a sense. But once you're open to it, and I mean, natural hair is it's a vibe, you know. So once you're open to it and you know you have your products or whatever you need to use to ensure that you do the right thing, then your hair should be fine. And it's here. I wanted to, my sister was saying to me that I should do the like pull it out and then do the curly thing, but I'm not. Yeah. Every time I try those styles to go to work, I look like somebody, yeah, run me over with something probably because it doesn't work the same way. Hi, Robert. Thanks for coming by. I'm sharing out this thing as usual, folks. And then I'll just be, yeah. So how have you all been? I mean, I missed a week. Did I? Yeah, I missed a week and change. And as for 2 years. Yeah, that could work too. Pixie could work too. But some people, it's just not their thing, you know. And it takes patience and it takes, you know, a cousin of mine would say guts, but it's our here. So some days it's rough, some days it's this, but it's fine. Alrighty, so let's see here. I think that's it. I think that's it for me and cheering out. Thank you, Robert. I'm happy to be back. Trust me, it was a rough. So this would be the second week. So I didn't work last week. So you go. I was out for like a whole week. I had everything planned in. I was supposed to get my hair braided. I was supposed to go to an award ceremony. I was supposed to go to a fair. What else? I was supposed to be in another parish. I was supposed to go somewhere with one of my sisters, Tammy. All sorts of stuff I had planned. I was supposed to go buy a tire. I know tire can buy. But then I just started getting ill and it went. Um, thank you, Yakster. I started not feeling well, and then that was it. Like I had to just, you know, stand down on all the other plans and just try to recover. So that's what happened for the last week. So I wasn't able to come on. I couldn't even try to come on Saturday because I would be coughing up a storm on here. When I couldn't manage it, I tell you the truth. So, but here I am, alas. So how is everyone doing? What have you been up to for the week? Yes, Casey watching the ads and she coming in. Yes, I'm doing a lot better, thank God. The cough is still there, but it's not as bad. So that was a rough week, and then I kept thinking about all the things that I had to do because I was supposed to be um going off on some days, but then I had some things that I planned to finish before I took some days, but then the sickness just, yeah. But I know, I mean, somebody reminded me that it will always be there, whether now or later, it will be there when I get back. So that's the beautiful thing. And I can just do the best that I can, and that's it. Okay. So you have an upcoming event, and folks, remember in the chat. So if you're from the what do you call it, the keep posting or the phenomenal community, feel free to chit chat with each other if you don't know each other. Get to know each other. So we have, I think, RNT CEO Sharon was in the house earlier. Have Wine with Cads, sorry. Robert doesn't have a YouTube channel, and it's Casey Inspirational Tales that's here. So, you know, we're all here. You can chit chat in the chat, or I'm not sure if there's any contact information on the page, that her page, that you can check out. Um, so yeah, folks. What has been happening with Lizzie, apart from her not feeling well? I have been actively planning my new year, and I know that I can't plan the new year, so I plan nothing without God. Anything that I'm planning, I have to say. So if you hear me say, God spare life, God willing, all of those things, it's just a part of who I am, right? I've been noticing that they have a lot of people doing this, going into this no buy, or low buy year. That's what they're calling it now, and I'm quite fascinated. As usual, so I'm doing one. I mean, even before I saw all of this, so even before I was on TikTok, I was doing this. I was doing this from 2018, so it's been a minute. So yeah, I am hoping to. So a friend of mine made a suggestion to me to kind of redo or review some of the videos that I have, because I have over 200 videos, and some people won't. So say for example, sometimes I'll go to a place and I'm like, I did this already, so I'm not doing it again. And she was reminding me, like, some people might not be able to go back into the videos to look on the older videos. So maybe if you go to a place, you can refresh it, or you can talk about different things. So I am planning to kind of change it up a little bit in terms of, the places that I go, and not feeling away if I have to redo it. I think I've done that before with Ocean Coral Spring. I've also done that with Grand Palladium. Where else have I done that with? A couple of the parishes as usual, okay, no. Oh, please remember to like the live. Thank you, my moderator, Casey. Please remember to like the live, folks. Casey is reminding you all to like, if you have not done so already. And the beautiful thing is you can tap the screen twice to do so. Any questions for me? Comments? Recommendations? Concerns? Tonight is kind of like a laid back, relaxed kind of night, because yeah. But I wanted to talk about what we're doing for our new year. I'm not one for New Year resolutions overall, because people tend to do those things, and then by the time mid-January comes in, different thing. But I'm on a roll. I'm on a oh, bees not what the bees are not easy. Bees are watch me. Anywho. Yeah, I feel like I'm on a roll with some things, but some things I am not. So I've been watching Barry, and Barry Walking for Your Health. His thing, Barry and Liz in the mornings, boy, I admire their commitment. And then I got to know Lady J. She also walks too, but she's not in Florida. She's in a colder space. I think it's Virginia. Excuse me. So just that. So I like to walk overall, so I'm a walker. But for the last couple of months, I have just been driving and sitting mainly. So I plan to start maybe after work, half an hour. Hi, Positive Lamb. Thanks for joining. Maybe half an hour after work or so, I'll take some time and go and walk. That is something that I want to be. The way I am proud of all of my other goals, the areas that I'm weak in, those are the things that I want to kind of feel. The way I'm feeling now this year about the goals that I've reached, I want to feel the same way about the ones that I'm weak in come next year, this time God's free life. And I want to do, I saw something on TikTok where it said, it's almost like somebody talking to herself, and they were saying, like they would say, hi VC, hi 2023 VC, how did the year go? And the 2024 version was saying, it went well. Did we get that apartment? Yes, we did. Are we still dating somebody? No, we're not. Those things. And she was talking to herself, and she was like, telling herself that you lost a couple pounds and all of that. It was interesting. So I feel like I want to do something like that just to keep myself accountable. Um, because I don't know if it's a track and field in me. If I find that there's a weak area, and it is a track and field in me, um, I can't rest until I find a way to kind of figure it out. Um, and if I can't do it on my own, I will find a way to get the support that I need to get it done. So it says I have no resolution, just working on myself and methods that don't work and being open to learning new ones. Yes, yes, yes. So I can be my best self for God, my family, my future. Definitely, definitely. That's the thing, we have to be open to learning, and we have to be open to feedback. We have to be open to um, the painful process that comes with learning. So again, because of the track and field in me, I know like the painful process is what we call the background season. So it's the hard part before the fun begins. So hi, Homestead Made Easy. Um, so because of that, I try to remind myself all the time when things are uncomfortable, when things are um, put a little pressure on me, like look, B, this is just a part that you get to learn, and you just have to go through it. So that is me. I'm not consistent with the walking, and a part of me, I'm not gonna run, and a part of me, I feel like, and some of my other former athletes would say the same thing, like I ran enough in my life. You know what I mean? So if I go on a treadmill or something or to run outside, it's almost like, oh gosh. But I like to walk. So I will walk, and I want to commit to at least half an hour after work. But sometimes because I stay later than I should, sometimes it kind of, yeah. But that is that. I also want to commit to getting an emergency fund going, because of where I am now. My emergency fund kind of looking upside down. But that is something that I want to do. I also want to work on some personal growth stuff, uh, remembering names. Funny enough, I said I wanted to remember names, right? And I started doing it because I do my things from November. So I don't wait till December. So in December, I get like a rough draft, or just start working on them to see exactly where I am. So I asked somebody their name from the last time I was at an event for work. And I remember the name this morning, and I kept doubting myself. I said, that's not the name. And I'm like, yeah, that's the name. And I was so proud of myself because, yeah, if you know me, you know, say I don't forget the faces, but the names, yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, any questions, folks? Comments, concerns? I'm not Alicia tonight. I so wanted to show Alicia what I was working with, But Alicia, I gonna miss it tonight. And I clipped this today because it was too, yeah, stringy business in Canberra. Any other comments, any other concerns? All right, if you don't have no comments, no concerns, let me get into the meat of the matter, because as you all know, Casey comes on at 8. So my last vlog that I posted was it said Christmas in the park. And so ironic, because y'all know I don't do Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas like that, right? But that was the name that I saw in the park. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So I posted it as the Christmas in the park. That was my first day being out of the house in maybe, I want to say, week and change, because I was, yeah, under the weather. And then, when I actually got back on the road today, the road felt weird. I was like, whoa, this is the road, like, because I've just been inside or run down the road quickly and come back because I have to get maybe fruits or, them little stuff. But I've not been out and about like that. Hi, also Ravishing. I've not been. And I've been trying to catch up with some of you all, but has been difficult from time to time, and I've met some new YouTubers as well. So that has been good. When you come in, folks, remember to like the live. Barry would say, remember to thumbs up. um, but yes, so I'm recovering, but I wanted you all to know that I'm still here. I'm fine. I said last week that not last week, the week before, that it would have been my last live before, and then I think it was Sean, Robert, and a few others who were saying, they wanted me to come on. So I said, let me try, and here I am after going through my week and change of, yeah. And Casey took good care of me, folks. She make sure she cook when me eat dinner, belly full, so yeah. Casey, she liked the cooking, and I like to sample the food, so she took good care of me. And I had my vitamins, after a while I just stopped taking the medication because I don't think it was working, but yeah. So any questions, folks, before I get myself out of here? Yeah, man, Casey knows how to do. That's the thing I am grateful for in terms of my family. I am very big on family. I'm big on family overall, and I'm grateful that I have family that I can, you know. Hi Philly Yard Vibes, and folks, if you have not checked out Philly Yard Vibes, he's one of the new subscribers to my channel. You can go ahead and check him out as well. So why this bees believe say it must start to be a part of the chat now? Anyhow, as long as it does not thing near me. Yeah, so I appreciate that because there was no way I was cooking, nothing at all. I was so tired of like soup, and yeah, I got tired of that. This bee though. Jesus, take the wheel. But anyway, these mean money, no? So I'm not sure, no. As long as them not sting me, no really. Whatever it means. It's so funny because if they sting, they die. But yeah, I'm not trying to. Casey's fine. She's in and out of the chat, but she's doing well. She's coming on at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I was just saying that she took what in the world. So that bees are really serious. The bees come right beside me, like, hello. What's going on here? I am not about this thing here. Oh, really? How the bees here? Somebody help me here. Bees. Hold on, folks. I'm muting this one moment.
You are afraid of a little bee?
He's not afraid of a little bit. Casey took care of it. The moderator took care of it. Well, I hope some money is on the way. Or honey, whichever one. It's fine by me. And as we talk about money, so that's as I was saying, my goal for the new year is to get my financial part of it. So I'll be pumping a lot. Maybe not. Come kinda iffy. Like up thank you so much. Thank you. I like when people come in and remind people to like the live, because sometimes I don't remember to tell them. I find that a lot of people overall, not just Jamaicans, they live above their means. They just addicted to buying stuff even when we don't want it. We don't need it. I hope Sir Robert, you're the second one said that. So I hope me never know that. And I like these Jamaican. Me like the Jamaican tales or folklores what we call them? Those little things. I love them. Trust me. I don't believe all of them, but I like to. Some never really penny the beast thing. I know when they say when your hand middle a scratch here, so you will get money, but never know about the beast part. But yeah, so many of us we spend time, and I'm out of that situation for a good little while. Cause as I said, if me buy something and I'm wearing it 10 times, it's because I love it and I want to wear it 10 times. And if I'm wearing the 11th, that's my business, and I'm because I'm confident in who I am, and yeah, you just zhuzh up your clothes. You know what I mean? So so many people are caught up in this thing, and the reality is they have so much debt that they have to pay off, and paying off debt not easy. And if you're not committed, the Bible tell us say is a wicked man borrow and don't repay. And you say because me not really have the wicked heart there. And I don't like to owe. So left to leave, right to receive. Itchy hands here in what does left to leave as in what? Explain that to me, Positive Lamb. I would love to hear that. Watch out, me not even see your comment, miss. When we get off, well, why not? Why not? If we get some surprise money, we can share it. But if it's a regular salary, it can't work. Because I have plans for it. So much. By this time next year, God's Spirit Life, I should be at the end of baby step 3. I hope. Money leaving if your left hand itches. Okay, and if it's the right hand, then it's coming. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I should be at the end of baby step 3. And so faith is the substance of things hoped for. Faith. Hold on one sec, Casey, I recite something. Okay, we're back. Yes, so I'm looking forward to that, Robert. Let me tell you, and it's not even I look forward to, because I'm not one of those Jamaicans who have people who always sending money, and so me I look forward to some money. I have to work on my money. So because of that, I'm diligent with it, you see. And because again I don't subscribe to what people think about. Let me tell you something. I have a what you call it, button down that I wear to church. It looks like it's an Oxford, so it looks like a work shirt. My mother in my skin sometimes, because she's like, I've had it from, I want to say about 20. Mom, you're disturbing me, thank you. Not want you. I've had it since about 2017 or 18, but whenever I want. So it's just like a baby blue. I don't know what, teal. No, not teal. I don't remember. But it's a light blue. I wear it with a black skirt. Or I feel like it, you know what I mean? And I don't really, depend the whole. I mean, mind you, I'm in my judging era, so oops. I definitely judge up from time to time, but all the judging is happening with clothes that I've had for years. So it's not a case where I feel like I have to go out to buy. And if I'm buying a shoe and it can't wear go church and work, then it not gonna work. Like this one wear kind of vibe, no. I stay away from stores. I don't have a Shein account. I don't have a credit card. What do you call it now? Yeah, those things. I don't. So no. Because I did all of that stripping in the last few years, no, it's time to kind of replenish. So I'm hoping that nothing untoward happens, or some unforeseen things, but we're working on it. We're working like now sprint to the finish line to finish baby step 3, 4. And if you don't know what I'm talking about the Dave Ramsey baby steps. I am an ardent Dave Ramsey supporter in terms of his principles for money management and stuff like that. You do have other people, and I see other people on TikTok. TikTok is not my, what do you call it now, favorite spot. Pardon me. I saw something yesterday where they say you cannot grow on TikTok if you. Hi Nemo, I'm here. And folks, if you don't know, thank you. Yeah, I did a little thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Um, I'm one of the few. What, Robert? So guys, if you've not subscribed to Nemo as yet, or you don't know who Nemo is, he's like the leader of the community, pretty much. And he's the one who gives subscriber shout outs. He supports the new upcoming YouTubers and just, hi Julie. He supports us and we support him as well. So if you've not checked out Nemo or anyone in the chat, ringleader, yes. I am one of the few. What, Robert? I'm trying to Jordan and everyone else. I'm trying to. I think it probably mean I'm one of the few who doesn't subscribe to the whole notion that I need to keep up with the Joneses or to prove to anyone that I have something that I don't have. If I don't have it, I'll say I don't have it. I'm not afraid. I know, right, Nima? And trust me, I'm happy to be on live because I wasn't last week. I was out coughing up a storm. I hope you're feeling better though. I heard it today. You're still a little stuffy. Ensure that you drink warm stuff. You stay away from dairy. And yeah, just hydrate and take your vitamins and that kind of stuff. I know Sharon will tell you what to do. Hi, serving God's people. But yeah, the teas, trust me. I drank so much tea and so much soup. I was over it. I was done with soup and tea. But yeah, it really helped. As I said, I still have a little coughing and a little mucus here and there, but we give God thanks that we're here. I'm happy that you caught the live, by the way. We're just talking about my goals going into the new year. It's not that I don't worry about money, Robert. I try not to. You see, I try to be. So I'm at a stage in my life now where I try to be content. The Bible tells you that in whatever state you are, you should try to be content. Some people go out of the way to try to prove something that is a lie. Me no depend that with anybody at all. If this is what I have, this is what I have. I remember one time I went to work, and one of the persons that I'm working with, because I do work with people, and they said to me, buy me a lunch. And I said, so today not the buy me lunch day. Today I brought my lunch, and they're like, what do you have in the lunch box? And I said, oats, Lasco crackers, and I listed out something. They started laughing, because in their mind, what are you doing with that? But again, I laugh too because of that me have, and that is what I'm using. So I'm not one to it doesn't hurt my feelings, if you understand what I mean. But I still need to become yes, you have to be happy with what you have and build on it. So that's exactly where I was going. I was about to say I still need to build on it now. So I paid off my debt, but now I need to have something. You know what I mean? Because if you're like me, even if it means that you're gonna be hungry, and I won't be hungry. As a Jamaican, as my mother would say, I can rig up something. But even if it means that I won't have everything that I need for this month, because some of us on this side of the world get paid every month. Hi, Miss Do It Yourself. Even if it means that I have to cut back for the month, I am willing to do that because it means, hi, Lushana. I need to get out of debt. So that's what I did. And then for the upcoming months now, I need to have an emergency fund that speaks to in the event of an emergency, because I don't have a credit card. Remember, I led with that. In this day and age, VC does not have a credit card. I paid off my credit card in 2018 and I never took another one out. I mean, now look back this up. Um, Hi, I diabetes tooth Joe. Absolutely. Let me see this. Absolutely true. Be content in every season. God will multiply as He sees fit. Yep. Trust me, man. I am. Thank you, thank you, thank you all for loving the hair. I wanted Lisa to see it, but she's not on tonight. That's fine. She might catch a replay. Yeah, man, I don't have, and people are always like, "How come you don't have a credit card? You don't feel weird?" I don't feel anyway. Funny enough, though, if I need to order something online, maybe Amazon or so, I'll send it to one of my siblings and ask them to order it for me. Because as I said, I don't have a Shein account. I don't have any of those other. I have an Amazon account, but I've not used it in a minute. So that's so good serving God's people. I'm so excited when I hear these things, because I know what it takes, right? I just paid off my car and it was, whew, it was something. So, getting out of debt, I just want to just not be concerned too much about owing. I know, right? Yes, that's the same thing I want to happen. So that's me. I want to start 2025. Even if I'm broke, I should be debt free. That's just my take. And then I'm going to know, um, put things into place so that I can have my emergency fund and thing there. Yeah, man. People think it's weird to not have a credit card, especially now. But I'm fine. I've become accustomed to it, so it's no problem to me. What I tried to in the past before, no. So I tried to have an emergency fund with some kind of equivalent to maybe like a $1,000 or something. That's in US or something to buffer me in the event I had an emergency that I would have to use money instead of going into debt. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Robert. Yeah, man, you can. I am, and I think I think I have been this way since since I was a child. Like I remember in high school, um, there would be times when they would be laughing about stuff or laughing at me for whatever reason, um, and I'd be laughing with them because I'm like, I decided to do this, so I'm comfortable in my skin, so I never really had an issue, and especially now, like. I mean, if you're a Jamaican, rather have a house payment. That's the next move. Serving God's people. So hopefully, all being well, I pray. I'm like God. I just want you to give me the strength and the ability, to just you pay the card each week. Don't go over. I don't have a card. um, I want to get the strength to be able to. So after I get my fully funded emergency fund, I'm looking at a deposit. So that's what I want. Um, I want a down payment for a house, and I think it's in every country it's difficult to get a home, and the down payment is quite a challenge and stuff like that. But I am keeping hope alive. Um, that. Hi, this family lifestyle. I'm keeping hope alive that that will happen. And for me, I believe you all know that I'm a Christian, right? So faith without works is dead. So I can't just sit back and be like, I need a house. Lord, I'm praying for a house, but I'm not doing anything for it. I have to, so. Yeah, man. So we're manifesting a house. We're speaking the things that are not. Who was saying that? Is it I Cherish Church? Who was saying that yesterday? As though they were. So yeah, man, I'm a homeowner in 2025. That's what we're saying. Yeah. Anyways, don't get me excited. Um, if you use a bank card, it takes more time to get your money back if you go through. That's what I heard. Um, So when I used to shop online and stuff, I have a card specifically for that. It's a debit card, but specifically for that. So I don't get all of them mixed up. Hi folks, it says I have 18 persons in here. Feel free to say hello to me. Don't be shy. 19 now. Watch here. Things are going. I wonder if we can make it to 20. It's a vibe. There we go, 20. Hi Sean. Me same one. You like my China bum tonight? Yeah man, the China bump was a whole. And you want to know, it took me a while because I was still not feeling so well. So I was there, I mean, a twist, and I'm like, But then this is the look that I wanted. Yes, so serving God's people, I definitely will do that. I'm going to be, may I tell you, 2025 is going to be the year that I push because I just have this yearning. And I think as you get older, thank you, Sean. I think as you get older, you start yearning for different things. And the desire that I have now is to be a homeowner. So yeah, man, 2025 is my year. I'm owning some properties. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I'm very disciplined when it comes on to money management. So that I think is very good. I'm not easily led off my thing because everybody else is doing it. And if I commit to something, I'm going to try my best to work towards it. Trust me. So that is what I'm gonna. Yeah, man. So I did a vision board. And the home is right there on it as well, along with singing. And what else is on there? Investing, because we're starting over the whole process. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna. No, we're not doing New Year's resolutions at all, Sean. I was saying I'm not one for it, but I normally reassess my year in November, so I know what I'm working toward for the new year. So we were talking about the fact that I'm going to be working very hard to get an emergency fund. And what an emergency fund is money put aside for an emergency. So what it looks like, it's so a starter emergency fund would be like $1,000 US, and in Jamaica it's like $155,000. And then a fully funded emergency fund would look like 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. So let's say, for example, if you get laid off or you're not working for a little while, that will be your cushion until you're able to do something else. So I was saying, that is something that I'm going to push toward because I really, I'm on a baby step thing, Dave Ramsey 7-step program, and I just finished baby step 2. And I see Serving God's People said that he paid off his credit card recently, so that is good. That's so good. A prayer board, yeah man. A prayer board is good. 21. I'm not sure if I saw it. 21. I don't know how business is here, but you can put your home in your business. I don't have a business, Oshana. Not yet. I don't have a business. Welcome back, Nemo. We're just talking about, what I'm planning to do for the New Year. And Miss Do It Yourself, if you've not checked out Wine with Cards, or the folks in here, we have 21 of you. Thank you so much for coming back with me. Don't invest in stocks or government bonds. I don't necessarily do government bonds. I did some stocks. It worked for a little bit, but then because I started on this journey and I wanted to pay off my debt, me sell out them the shot. It's not a bad thing, but I plan to do some more. I plan to do some more when I get once I have maybe a month. What is going on here? Wine with Cards. Check out the chat. But I don't do government bonds, so I normally do what's that called now? Jeez, is it Unit Trust? I don't remember. It's been a minute. But hi, Wisdom Sparks. So yeah, so that's what I'm planning to do. And they asked me my risk appetite. I'm very aggressive. But it all depends on what it is, you see? So I won't be aggressive for everything. And then what happens for the unit trust is like it's a combination. Hi, Candle. So it's a combination of things. So it's a little bit of bonds, a little bit of stocks, and so on. So that's what I did. And I normally stick to, and mind you, I'm not a financial advisor, folks. I'm just put that disclaimer out there. But I normally stick to like manufacturing, food, finance, and I want to find out about property, real estate. Thank you. Any ETFs? I'm not sure what that is, Nemo. Like I'm not sure. Yes, those things are because people are always going to want food. People are going to be banking. People are going to want to build, exchange traded funds. I'm not sure what those are. I probably can check investment bank and find out someone. So because I'm going to be starting that journey over again, I'm going to be learning so much more. I mean, some people think I know a lot, but compared to what I hope to be learning, it's gonna be such an amazing journey. And just pray that I am here to experience it because a lot has been happening this year. A lot of people are no longer with us, you know. And while I know that it is appointed unto man once to die, the Bible also asks us we need to be diligent, and it tells us to watch the ant and how they prepare, and they have no leaders, but at the same time, them get them house in order. So that is what I want to do. Do you do anything special for the new year? Like wear red for wealth, eat cabbage for luck? No, we go to church. Well, for me, this year it might be different for a few people because yeah, there's a let me not even talk about that. But usually, so Jamaicans like to ring in the new year in church. Mind you, they'll go to parties after, but they like to go to church. It's just that the idea that they want the new year to catch them in church. So that is what we do. Look into quantum technology if you want to invest overseas. Check out NVIDIA stocks. Yeah, man. So what I normally try to do is I try to mix like US and the Jamaican stuff. I've not done any Canadian or any pound. Yeah, Nemo, you have to start. You have to, especially because you have a little one, you have to put aside something because, yeah, the Bible tells you, I don't feel like I preach tonight, but the Bible tells you that a good father leaves an inheritance for his children's children. That means not just your children, but your grandchildren. That to me says generational wealth. So you have to start thinking about those things. You see? Yes, Sean, right? We go to church and then we go wherever else. Mine is just church. If I'm not at church, I'm at home watching church online. But it's the same vibe. You're giving God thanks. You want the new year to come in with you. Praising God and reflecting on how awesome God has been to you and all the things that He's brought you through. And just for me, I feel like I don't take for granted that I'm here. You know what I mean? Yes, Sean. I don't take for granted that I'm alive. I don't feel like I'm extra special. There's so many things that could have happened. I don't know if I told you all that I had a little fender bender this year. Cutting on my budget too, because that was not a part of the plan. I said the devil is a liar. But anyway, I was running to get out of debt, and then all of a sudden, running on some of the back. But that, Licia, you're late to the party, but I've been waiting on you to show me like a hairstyle. Welcome aboard. Let me see this about the stocks. Um, certain sectors are actually investing in the growth stocks. That's a homework. Yeah, man. I don't have Bitcoin. I don't look here. I'm quite traditional, so I'll do the traditional stuff, and I stick with the traditional banks. Very old school. I bought some stocks pre-COVID. Have no idea what they're up to now. I do, however, have consistent investment or pay. Okay, that is good. That is good. That's good. Yeah, man. But investing and having that money work for you is very awesome. I remember when I got my first dividend check. Um, I was so excited. Mine, this about $20, 20 Jamaican dollars, which is probably some US cents. And I was like, wow, this actually, I was quite excited. What about insurance? I do have insurance. So my work provides health insurance. Um, and I have other insurance as well. Um, there are so many things that Jamaicans don't. Family indemnity, life insurance, um, those little things Jamaicans are afraid, especially when it comes down to like family indemnity for like funeral expenses. They think you're um planning to die. Let me see, a lot. I took a lot of risk in my profession. Mm-hmm. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, man, you have to be being sensible with your finances is because the Bible tells you, Sean, back at the preaching again. If you're diligent with the small things, then you will be able to supervise the big things. So that to me speaks to money as well. So we have to be diligent with it. And if you don't find use for your money will find use for itself. Something will pop up and that will happen. Sean, it was for in terms of the accident, it was too minor for them to cover it. Um, so I had to. I was not happy, but God worked it out. Let me tell you, it was one of those months. Um, it was one of those months. Let me just share my spreadsheet with you so you can have dividends every month. Okay. When I said, and Casey's setting up, by the way. So, um, when I said that, let me see, I'm missing stuff. And jump from a chair into the new year. It's symbolic. Oh, Miss Do It Yourself is asking what it means. It was one of those months when your budget is this tight, like C budget here and C tier, and it was that tight. And because it happened that time, I remember I'm like, oh gosh, every minute. I think I said it about 10 times the morning. Trouble no set like rainy man. Trouble no set like rainy man. I just that may I say. But thankfully for me, I was upfront and honest with the persons in the accident, and I was like, look, I only get paid once a month and my budget is tight like this. So there's a possibility that I might not be able to do everything one time, but I will definitely I I try to I'm a woman that tries to stick to my word. So if I give you my word, I don't swear. So the Bible tells you, let your yea be yea and your nay be nay. So for me, that is what I tried to do. So I spoke to them, and thankfully all of it worked out well. That is behind me now. Grace got a little scratch here and there, but Grace is fine. So we give God thanks for that. Yeah. So the dividend check, but it got me excited because it was it was something new that I was doing, and it just showed me that look, it actually worked. So that's that. Lisa, are you still here? I want to show you something. Let me see if she's here. Yeah, when you reinvest in dividends, but yeah, I started doing. I didn't reinvest it. I just deposited. Yeah, I get a whole share for free. Okay, that's nice. I like how we're talking about these things. You see, I like, as you both know, you both know, You all should know by now that I have two channels. One is Vibing with VC, so you know I'm a vibe, so we vibe, right? And the next one is Growing with VC. While I have been doing the growing work, I have not been posting on that channel much. I posted the other day to say I was debt free, but I've not been posting much. But those are the aspects of me that I want to share, because I find that a lot of people are caught up in this consumerism and all of those things, and they don't think about tomorrow, they don't think about the future, they just think, oh, you only live once, I live for today kind of vibe. um so that, and traveling and eating food and that kind of stuff, those are the things that I like, so I try to share them. So for next year, God willing, I'm gonna be sharing more about that, but I'm kind of a bit iffy because I don't some people are not ready for that and the discipline that it takes to get them to that place, because it means that you're gonna have to tell yourself no sometimes. You have to tell yourself no even when you feel like you're like, oh, I deserve it, but the reality is if you deserve everything that you want, you'll have nothing. Yes, Lashana. So I'm off that mindset but not fully there. So most of the things that I do, I'm like, okay, I don't necessarily need that. I don't need more of that. I don't need. And I wear a lot of blacks. You want to know how upset I was when I couldn't find my black top? I'm at a new location, as you can see. Maybe not. So I couldn't. I'm like, I'm looking at the black top all week. Mind you, I have a lot of black tops, but that's a specific one I wanted to wear. Couldn't find it. I was like, oh gosh. But yeah, so for me, I wear a lot of blacks, white, and whatever. Every now and then, like even if I show up to work in a little bit of color, it's excitement, because they're like, oh wow, you're in color today. Color, the most color I'll have is probably my lipstick, but that's it. And I had that. That's good, Nemo, because when you do it together as a team, it two are better than one in certain things, and you're able to achieve a lot more when you do it together. So that's something I think a lot of people take for granted. But again, um, two people are better than one. That's nice, and you should teach him about it when he gets a little bit older. Teach him about it, and so he appreciates money and how it comes. You must do it yourself. Let me tell you, I just believe that we're too materialistic as a people, and the moment we get out of that is the moment we start enjoying life for what it is, and enjoying the people that are around us, and stop um stop doing the things to satisfy other people. Yes, Lashawn, I thought about it, but it would be just weird, because we'd have to get property, and I thought about that too. And then because some of us are on this side of town and some are on the other side of town. Yes, 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 yes. So we have to be able to do that. That's so true. And when you invest, your money works for you. So that's the beautiful thing. Casey's going because we know she's um true. There's some things I don't think AI can take over, or robots, but again, who knows? That might be me talking or might be me thinking, but you know, who knows? Casey's getting ready to go live, so once she's live, I will let y'all know, and then y'all can hop. Yes, 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 yes. The young generation now, I feel like the work ethic is not there. Some of them probably don't know. They have not learned about sticking to something and working. Not saying that I'm saying anybody should stick to like a menial job for 20 years just because you want something to happen. But um you should try to grow as well. So you work hard with the intention of growing, but a lot of people don't. A lot of these young people don't know that. A lot of them, even when I share the fact that I'm on this debt free journey, oh, they tell me that that's silly. Um, no, I always told her. Yeah. A lot of people, if you follow the amount of times that you are gonna say, "Oh, I deserve this," or "I deserve this," I am believing that I deserve it, but I deserve something bigger. Like I deserve to bypass this little something I'm gonna buy myself because I deserve a home. I deserve to be debt free. I deserve to be traveling to Ghana whenever I want. Those are the things that I, you know, would much rather have than the regular things. So let me look. I think Casey's on. Watch Agnes. She set up. Hold on a sec. So Casey's on. I jumped over there, liked her live. So folks, I'm gonna wrap up now because you know how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and support Casey. It was good chit chatting with y'all. I yes. So I paid off my debt. Yes, I definitely deserve to be debt free because trust me, the stress of paying something every month. Remember, we get paid every month. Um, and to be paying it every month, you're like, um, what? When is this gonna end? So I was like, look, I'm cutting this short. So whatever I need to do to get it paid off, that's what I did. So I deserve that, and I'm going to move into the new year. Um, Trying to build up my emergency fund, and then next I start investing, and that's what I'm gonna do. All right, close that door for me, please, so I don't disturb her. But I'm coming off now. Nice seeing you again. Yeah, man, Happy New Year when it comes to you too, Sean. I hope that you enjoyed your time in Jamaica. Um, Folks, remember to jump on over to Casey. She's live now. It's called Casey Inspirational Tales. Tell her that you're coming from my channel if she doesn't know you. But for the ones that she knows already, you can go ahead and chit chat with her. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you all for praying for me. Thank you for just thinking about me. I will continue to support you all as best as I can while you support me too. I thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Happy New Year when it comes. And just have an awesome. Miss Lady, Dalisha, where you going this time of night? Yes, thank you so much serving God's people. And I'm praying for the same thing too. So you pray for me, I pray for myself, I pray for you guys. I really, really, that is my heart's desire for this year. So if I get that, I mean, and I'm not one, it doesn't have to be a big place. As long as it's mine, it's mine. You know what I mean? So, um, and I appreciate, I'm very grateful and contented with anything my God bless me with, you see? So, yeah. You're late, ma'am. You might have to watch the replay if you want to say about money management and all of those things. But yeah. So I'm about to jump off, folks. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Continue to keep me in your prayers. Continue to stop by and comment, and I'll do the same for you all. Um, you know, what am I saying? My brain just froze. Yeah. So that is it. Jump on over to Casey Inspirational Tales. She's live now. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next parish.